Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our series about narrative stories. Today is our last lesson, and we will be learning about editing. So, first, we're going to look at what editing is. Then, we're going to look at the Eagle checklist, which is a checklist to help you edit. And then, lastly, we'll look at an example edit in a narrative story. So, editing is about checking small mistakes like grammar, punctuation, and spelling. It's about making your story look clean, polished, and professional. We're not making big changes like we did last lesson with revising. Instead, we're just making sure that we're putting the final touches on and making it as clean as we can. So, what is editing? Editing is different from revision. Revisions is changing ideas, structure, and details, expanding upon things, or cutting things. Editing is just about using correct language and getting rid of mistakes so that the writing is clear and correct. So now let's look at the Eagle checklist. E stands for end punctuation, and so you want to ask yourself, do all sentences end with a period, question mark, or exclamation mark? A means articles. So are we using a, an, and the correctly and words like those, articles like those? G stands for grammar. So our verb tense is correct. Is there subject-verb agreement? L stands for look at spelling. So are common words spelled right? You can use a dictionary or search things up if you're unsure, but you want to make sure that we don't have any mistakes like those. And E stands for every sentence starts with a capital letter. So make sure that you are following that rule and also make sure that you are capitalizing names and proper nouns. A tip is to read your story out loud. This helps you catch mistakes you might not see on paper or realize when you're just reading it without saying it out loud. So now let's look at an example edit. So original, Jamila sit alone. She have a book and feel nervous. Here there are a lot of problems. We can see first off that the J in Jamila is not capitalized. Sit is the wrong verb tense. She needs to be capitalized. Have is the wrong verb tense. Feel is also the wrong verb tense. And we have forgotten punctuation at the end of this sentence. So the edited version is Jamila sits alone. She has a book and feels nervous. And now we can see that we have proper grammar, capitalization, grammar, and verb tenses, and all those things that we want. So, thank you all for listening. Your assignment is just going to be to create the final edits for your story. The assignments and details are on Google Classroom under the assignment called My Final Story. Thank you all for listening, and I've enjoyed working with you all so much. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and I look forward to seeing your final pieces.